God bless and great day, everybody. God bless and great day. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for blessing us with another Smoking with the King. And we are here. It's on and popping now, y'all. Y'all know we wait a few seconds so we can give people time to come in or whatnot. And we gotta wait till 4:20. You feel me? And we gotta wait till 4:20. Yeah, man. Welcome to Smoking with the King, y'all. Yes, 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 yes. We are here. Oh yeah, y'all know how I go. We wait a few minutes, we let a couple people come through. We take a couple totes. God bless. Great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Blessing us with another Smoking with the King, another great day, another great show, because this will be a great show. For those who don't know, this is going to be a great show. All right, y'all. So, so let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. I've been hearing lately, how a lot of women have been running around, like I was talking about, how they saying they don't need a man or whatnot, things like that nature, right? You know, we can do it without a man. So now a lot of women are on this sneaky link type of deal. They sneaky linking, they hooking up with hooking up with their sneaky links. Sometimes the sneaky links got a woman, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they got a man, and sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? It's so funny because this society has really been talking about how the women have been, how women fought for equality, right? Women got equality, boom. So now that they got equality, now everybody talking about some, if a man can do it, a woman should be able to do it. If a man can do it, a woman should be able to do it. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, if a man can do what, a woman can do what? And so they say if a man is able to go on, have sex with multiple women and not catch feelings and not, stick around, then a woman should be able to do it. This is what they say. They say women should be able to do what the men do. And it's funny to me because how? How do y'all think that's possible? So this episode is called Hit and Run. The name of this episode is Hit and Run. And the reason it's called Hit and Run is because a lot of women think that having this hit and run mentality is what's going to keep them stable. It's gonna keep them from not catching feelings for nobody. It's gonna keep them moving from dude to dude. And you understand? They feel like they gonna be like the men. And I hate to have to tell you this, ladies, but y'all ain't like men. Men, we honestly can sleep with people and don't have a feeling involved. We can sleep with a person and not want to talk to them no more, never again in life. We can sleep with a person and yeah, enjoy the sex and still be like, nah, I'm straight. I don't want no more. But y'all, on the other hand, you women, on the other hand, when y'all sleep with somebody, y'all sleep with them, number one, because y'all have already felt a connection. So with that being said, you should understand why it isn't just hit and run for you guys. It's not it can never be hit and run because you have feelings. You are an emotional being. Okay? So this is nothing I'm making up. These are all facts. Women are emotional beings. So the fact that you think that you would be able to go and sleep with somebody and not catch feelings for them is a little crazy to me. Because y'all are wired differently than we are. Y'all are wired completely different. And that's part of why y'all cannot do the things that men do. It's part of why men can't do the things that women do. You understand? Like some women can get into a situation in a relationship and they will stay in the relationship even though they feel like they're being treated the worst, even though they feel like this man is, no good for her, and all type of stuff. She can really be having a moment. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she'll stay. But us men, we not finna put up with too much nonsense and nonsense. What? Is you crazy? Listen, us men be like, listen, this is like the plan right here. We're gonna lay it out for you, right? And if you can't follow the plan, if you doing a bunch of crazy stuff, a bunch of different side shit, a nigga he ain't gonna rock with that. That ain't what no. That's how it turned into a hit and run. I'm trying to get you on the game. This is how it goes. See, a man, right? Okay, say a man just looking for a lady to, do his thing with, right? He'll sit down, make small talk with her, have conversation. And if he a real brother about what he's talking about, let her know, I ain't really trying to be in no relationship. I'm just trying to, give me a friend with benefits or a sneaky link or whatever you want to call it. He gonna let it be known what it is. You know what I'm saying? Give her the right to choose whether she want to be or not be, right? Boom. She say yeah, ding, boom, bing, bang. He got him a hit and run. You know what I'm saying? He can call her. They can go hang out. He can hit it. He can be gone. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same for men because, like, we can sleep with somebody and not think about that shit an hour later. But y'all sleep with somebody, and most of the time y'all sleep with somebody, y'all still be thinking about this part of this person or that part of that person. I don't care if it's good or bad. And see, this is the thing, and this is what I need y'all to understand. Ladies, when y'all sleep with people, y'all carry those connections with y'all. Y'all absorb those spirits. So whether it's good or bad, whatever it is that you're thinking about that person, that's the part of that person that you took with you. That's why you're thinking about it so tough. You understand? Like, there's no getting away from it. There's no saying that a woman can hit and run. I'm not even finna tell y'all that it's okay. Like, listen. First of all, you grown. You can do what you want to do. If you choose to try to do that, hit and run, be my guest. But I'm telling you, it's probably not going to work out in your favor in the long run. Because, again, you are an emotional being. So, you are going to be attached to some of these people that you choose to hit and run with. Unlike a man, he could line up 10 women, knock all 10 of them down, and move on to the next city and not even think about them no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't being funny, ladies. I'm being honest. Like, when a man is putting time into a relationship, when he putting time into you, then that means something to him. That means you mean something to him. Because most of the time, a man, if he just trying to hit it, he ain't not gonna spend too much time trying to invest into something that's just a hit and run situation. But you women, on the other hand, y'all invest y'all time and y'all energy into these hit and run situations. Y'all get to know the people that y'all hitting and running with. Hence the problem. Hence why y'all can't be and do the things that men do. Because y'all are gonna get attached. You're gonna start catching feelings. And I'm not saying that you're wrong for catching feelings, but what I'm telling you is don't try to hit and run game. That's not gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. You will have to more so really try to find you somebody that's nice for you. You know what I'm saying? And it is just me being honest with women, because a lot of women are mad that men be playing the game the way that they play the game. But a lot of men play the game the way they play it because they don't have feelings like y'all. And I don't be wanting to say it like that because that sounds so just cold and just hurtful, but it's the truth. Most men don't have feelings like the women have. You know what I'm saying? And that's how y'all women end up getting caught up in these situations where y'all feel like, oh, these niggas ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit. And it don't be that. Y'all got caught up in this hit and run situation where you knew it was just a hit it and quit it type of deal, type of shit. It was just a hit and run. You know what I'm saying? And now you catching feelings for this guy. And it's not even his fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not even his fault. He just more so like, yo, let's just be cool. Like, you trying to make it more than it is. Like, it ain't never been more than what it is right now. Why we can't just keep it like it is? You know what I'm saying? And you just like, nah, because I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I didn't want it to be like this, but I just start and yeah, ladies, this is what it's like. That's what it'll be. You know what I'm saying? Like, because y'all are emotional creatures. Y'all feelings, y'all are completely in tune with y'all feelings. Unlike us, we are detached. We not we not all the way plugged in with all our feelings like that. You know what I'm saying? We just not. We was raised not to be plugged in like that. So at some point in time, y'all really have to sit back and look at the situation and be like, you know what? These men are right. These men, they not really telling us nothing wrong. They really just telling us one they telling us how they want to be treated. They want submissive women that are not so mouthy, that are not so um, driven by just their own personal ambitions, and they want women that are more supportive to them. Cool. They also want women that are going to be loyal and faithful and honest and communicated and communicative. They know how to communicate. They talk up front. You know what I'm saying? They're not shy about talking to their man. You got to communicate with your man. Like, I don't know what's going on with y'all ladies nowadays. A lot of y'all don't be talking to y'all man, but this is how these hit and run situations get set up. Y'all go to claiming somebody who ain't even claiming you. This man ain't said nothing about you. He ain't told nobody about you. He ain't made a post about you. He made a post saying, look, I got a new friend or nothing. But you did in the back of your mind, they said, y'all got a whole relationship now because y'all on some hit and run shit. Y'all got to stop doing that. Y'all be hurting yourself. And then y'all hurt yourself and then expect for everybody else to, side with y'all because y'all in y'all feelings. No, it can't work like that. You got to get out your feelings. Ain't nobody tell you to be involved with this old hit and run man. Nobody told you that. Nobody told you to get with this guy and make everything the way you felt like it should be in your head. And then he came and told you it's not like that. And now you hurt and everybody got to deal with it. No, it's not how life go. Stop involving yourself in madness. Why y'all keep involving yourself in hit and run situations when y'all ain't hit and run type of women? And I ain't being funny, I'm being honest with you ladies. You ladies, there's a lot of you beautiful ladies who put yourself in situations where y'all in the beginning know y'all don't even want to be in a situation. You hear it and I don't want to say it's out of desperation. I want to say it's out of, sometimes y'all just get to a place where y'all been lonely, y'all tired of being alone by yourself. So y'all get to a point where it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just give dog a try. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't good for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes giving dog a try was the worst thing you could do. Because you still wasn't completely healed from the last situation, number one. Number two, dog didn't have good intentions. His intentions from the very beginning were he was just trying to be cool and have a hit and run situation. Friend with benefits type of deal. You know what I'm saying? And you knew you wasn't cool with that. But you only accepted it because you was giving in the temptation. The temptation was you wanted to have sex. You didn't want to have sex with your old partner because y'all was on some hit and run shit and you kind of caught feelings. So now you try to move on to the next dude and now you finna jump into a whole nother hit and run situation. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's where I'm going with this. You gotta not do that. You can't do that. You first have to heal from the first hit and run situation where you thought dog was all into you and he was gonna be your main thing and shit like that, and he kept trying to show you that he wasn't because how he was acting, he was showing you he wasn't gonna be your main thing. You know what I'm saying? But you kept on trying to take the hit and run situation and make it something more, even though you were the one who really initiated the whole hit and run situation. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to see. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all are not men. Y'all can't initiate a hit and run situation and expect because you didn't initiated it like, oh yeah, he'll probably catch feelings for me after we sleep together a couple times. No, that is not how it works with men. We can sleep with you hundreds and hundreds of times, and that's not gonna make us want to be like, yo, I think I should just be in a relationship with her. No, it don't work like that. It just don't work like that. It takes more than just some sex to make a man want to stay in a relationship with you, to change a friend with benefits thing, to change a hit and run situation to a, maybe you can make it a wife and kids situation. It takes more than sex. So stop offering y'all sex because y'all get into these places, these spaces where y'all feel like y'all kind of sort of need to be touched and y'all need affection and y'all, like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to fight those urges. You know what I'm saying? As men, we fight those urges all day. We're around y'all all day. It's some fine, telling you, you're some beautiful, beautiful women in this world. Y'all don't think it's men that walk around and be looking at y'all like, damn, I gotta. Yeah, men have to fight urges all day. We so used to it though, cause we men. You know what I'm saying? So we know how to put our mind on something different. We don't focus on our feelings. That's just a feeling. We don't focus on that. But you as women, y'all get into y'all feelings. Y'all are strongly emotional about y'all feelings. And that's why y'all cannot just initiate no hit and run situations and expect for it to be okay. Cause it's gonna be okay with him, but in the long run, it's not gonna be okay with you. You're gonna feel like you're giving yourself to this guy, and he's been taking you, and you know, like he the only person that you've been having sex with, and this and that, and blah blah blah. Don't none of that matter to him, because at the end of the day, you knew from the very beginning this was just a hit and run situation. He was in it for the fun, just like you was, and this is why you shouldn't initiated that because in the back of your mind, you knew you wasn't in it for just the fun. No woman is in it for just the fun. And I don't care what her ulterior motive is, it's definitely not just for the fun. So y'all should really think about how y'all be starting to getting into these situations and things like that. Situationships, the hit and run, friend with benefits, the hit and run. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should really think about why y'all feel like y'all want to be like us men or some men, because I'm not like that. I don't cheat on my woman. When I have a woman, I don't cheat on my woman. But I'm a flirtatious guy. Period. I've been a flirt. I'm a Taurus. We like to make people smile. It's part of our nature to make people feel good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't cheat on my woman. But it is some guys out here who will get into hit and run situations, and this is how they live. They live off their hit and run situations. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all women really need to get in tune with what you really getting yourself involved with. Because if you not the type that can really just sit back and chill in this situation where you know he gonna be coming and going, he not gonna be around, you should probably think about that because he might not be around. Like you knew from the beginning this was a hit and run situation. You initiated it. And this is y'all have to stop. As men, we do not have to fall in love with you because we fucking you. I'm sorry to keep having to say it like that. But love is not the answer when we fucking. It's the nut. We be after the nut. Trust me. If we just talking about fucking, we just talking about nothing. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. What y'all be talking about is different. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. Y'all be talking about fucking and making love and all that shit, and y'all really be, yeah, y'all go there. Like, and that's where y'all be with it. Y'all get all the way in tune and touching y'all feelings. Y'all be feeling, y'all be feeling shit and shit like that. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't be doing that. Y'all get all of y'all feelings about this shit, and y'all initiate hit and run situationships, and then talk about the men like the men ain't shit. Like, wait a minute, he not the one that did this. You did this. You set this shit up. You the one told him, listen, I'm just looking for a little friend I can smash on. And you know what I'm saying? Like, because I just got out this relationship and I thought, which wasn't a relationship, it was a hit and run too, that you turned into a situationship. And he kept on sliding off and trying to show you, like, yo, maybe you don't want to. And you kept on trying to make it more. Then he finally was like, yo, I just ain't fucking with you no more. And then he was like, damn, like that? And he like, yeah, I'm through with you. And it was like that. So then you had to find you another thing. You know what I'm saying? It was because you was getting too emotional. You was getting too attached. It's a hit and run. Don't involve yourself in hit and run situations where you think there's supposed to be attachments. In a hit and run situation, there are no like even the even the witnesses in a hit and run situation be like, shit, I didn't see the I didn't see dog. He out there. I don't know if it was a he or a she. I barely even caught the color of the car. Actually, it was so fast. What are you talking about? Why are you involving yourself in hit and run situations? Why would y'all do that to yourself? This is y'all. Listen, as the emotional creature, as the emotional being, as the one that is most in tune with their feelings, you are supposed to want to talk to men and get to know the men that you're going to give yourself to. Period. At the end of the day. Because, again, we are not like y'all. We can get to know y'all and all this and still sleep with y'all and not have no feelings, no attachments, and no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And this is the truth. And this is what y'all have to realize. Y'all cannot do those things because y'all have feelings and y'all get attached. And there's nothing wrong with that. Again, y'all are emotional creatures. You're supposed to get attached. But this is why I'm talking to you guys about the hit and run situationships. Don't put yourself in no hit and run. Don't do it. You can't afford to do it. You, listen, as a woman, you'll be hurting yourself for years for no reason. What would be your purpose? Just take time out for yourself. Us men, we know how to take a step back and see if this is the person that we really want to deal with. And when it is, that's who we put our time into. The person that we really want to deal with. But y'all women, y'all don't really know how to separate the two. Y'all can't really get away from y'all feelings and just have a fling and have fun or just scratch your itch. Y'all don't know how to just do that. Y'all try, which is funny to me because, you know, like, why even try to do that? You're gonna get attached, and it's crazy because then y'all get mad at all these men and be like, men ain't shit. But y'all put yourself in these situations where it's like you knew from the beginning that this nigga was hitting you, and he had a couple other chicks because he already told you I ain't trying to get in a relationship. I'm just looking for like a little friend with benefits, a hit and run relationship type. And he already had a couple of them already. But you involved yourself. And see, that'd be funny. That's something that us men we've been talking about lately. All y'all women choose the same dudes. And then y'all want to go fight over the same dudes. Like it'd be multiple other men in the world and y'all still all pick the same types of dudes. Like all of y'all running the same circles to find the same men. When it's a whole other pool of men in the world that y'all just completely miss over. Which is funny to me. It's really funny to me because then all y'all be hurt and then y'all feelings. Like, why this nigga hit me like a hit and run situation? Why he play me like that? Why he play like I ain't that important? Because that's what you were. You were a hit and run. That's all you were. And you knew you were a hit and run. And that's what's bothering you. That's why a lot of y'all are really upset in y'all feelings and y'all talking down on men now and saying men ain't shit and shit like that because y'all let the hit and run situationship that you put yourself in make you so angry with the rest of the men that now you feel like all us ain't shit. But we didn't do it. You did it. You involved yourself with this dude that clearly told you he wasn't looking for nothing. And you involved yourself anyway. You involved yourself with this dude who clearly had somebody And you involved yourself anyway. You involved yourself with this dude who clearly was like, yeah, I'm just out here right now. And you involved yourself anyway. All these hit and run relationships y'all involve yourself in, and then have the nerve to turn around and say, men, not shit. No, the choices and decisions that you guys are choosing to make, those aren't shit. Y'all need to make better choices and decisions. Y'all put yourself in hit and run situations and then blame everybody else but yourself. No accountability. There's no accountability. Like, y'all don't feel like it's your fault that you keep choosing to deal with people who tell you that they don't, or who acting, okay, wait. Let me not do that to some of you ladies. Some of you ladies get caught in these situationships, these hit and runs, because y'all fall for the lies. So, let's talk about it. How many of y'all done fell for the lie and not every man ain't shit because y'all keep falling for the lies? You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. So y'all meet a dude, and after y'all meet a dude, y'all kind of know a little bit of his background because y'all women, y'all snoopy, y'all figure out shit. Y'all get to knowing a little bit of the nigga background, right? But then, on the flip side of that, y'all don't let his background scare you off. All the red flags don't mean shit to you because guess what? You intrigued. You like him. Ha! See? There you go. Now you finna get yourself involved with a hit and run because he's a liar, and you know he's a liar. His background tell you he's a liar, but you involved yourself anyway. Yes, you did. You know why you did? Because you're making not smart decisions. Yeah, that wasn't a smart decision. Why would you involve yourself with a person that you know is a hit and run? Like, you know that he the type of dude that lie. He been lying to not only all the women that he been sleeping with, his baby mamas, his mama, his cousins, his sisters, nigga lie to everybody, and you still involved yourself in this hit and run situationship because you was intrigued. You wanted to know why the lies was so good. Well, you found out why the lies was so good, and then y'all getting mad, and that's what I'm talking to y'all about. Like, y'all are emotional creatures. It's in the Bible. All you have to do is look, open it up. It's in the Bible. So, if you get involved with someone, you're going to be upset if they're not a real man, if they're not a man of their word, if they're not standing on truth with you. And I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm just telling you what it is, just telling you the truth. I'm just letting you know this is why. You understand? This is why. You know what I'm saying? Because you all are emotional and you're getting yourself in these hit and run relationships and you're not thinking about the fact that you're going to be emotional along the lines later on down the road. You're not thinking about that. What you're thinking about is that right now I can scratch this itch and it'll help me get over my ex, and I think he kind of cool anyway, so he might start to like me. I grow on and watch. Stop thinking like that. Why do yourself like that? Why would you even put yourself in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, and you know what's funny? The funny part is most of the time men be honest with you women in the very beginning, and y'all skip right over that shit. It's like they tell y'all in the very beginning, like, yeah, you know, like, I think you fine as fuck. I hit. You know what I'm saying? I think you cool. We can hang out. We can chill. That man ain't said nothing about, yeah, I think I'll make you my wife. That man ain't said nothing about, yeah, I could see myself with you years from now. He ain't said nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. And y'all immediately take what he said, and in the back of y'all head, that's like, oh yeah, he said he think we'd be in a relationship. That ain't what that man said. He said, y'all, you cool. We can pop it off every so often, and we can chill. That's what he said. He said, I think you cool people. We can chill. Yeah, that's what he said. Y'all got to stop doing that. Y'all take words and reword them in your own head and make it what y'all want it to be and stuff like that. It's how y'all end up in hit and run situations. Like, I'm only being honest with y'all just from another perspective. Just think about it from another perspective. If you always look at it from your own perspective, then what are you gaining? Nothing but your own perspective. But if you look at it from other people's perspective, then you may actually gain something else that you didn't know already. So, again, don't make it where it's like um, you always in these places where you, or with these dudes where you end up thinking that you just gotta be, you know, with this dude because you didn't. No, no, you don't have to put yourself in a situation ship. You can say kindly, I decline, and I thank you. I did find you attractive, but I'm I'm not wired that way. I'm wired differently. If I start sleeping with you, I'm going to get some form of attachment, even if it's not a big one. It's going to be some form, and you're not looking for an attachment. So I'm sorry, but this won't work. And you all have to learn to be like that because you are the one that will get attached. You understand? That's not to say that sometimes these men don't get attached, because yeah, there's some men out here that get their feelings too, but most of us don't, and that's what I'm saying. We talking about the majority and not the minority. The majority don't get into their feelings, and they're not finna rock out in their feelings, and they're not finna too much care about your feelings. They're really just gonna deal in their own feelings, and that's what it's gonna be like. Yeah, you good for today, but tomorrow he want to be with Susie. You're good for today, but on Thursday he got Bridget. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, y'all have to learn to deal with your own truths. Sometimes y'all don't deal with your own truths, and the truth is, y'all put yourself in these situations with these men, and then y'all blame the men for being in the situation. No, men don't have access or control over who getting coochie. Y'all do, cause it's y'all coochie. We can't tell you forcibly got to give us your coochie. We can't do it. So when y'all give somebody some coochie, that that's y'all thing. Like, for real. Like, it's, no man can force you to do that. Like, you pick and choose who you want to, have relations with. Men don't pick and choose that. We pick and choose who we're going to be in a relationship with. That's what we pick and choose. We pick and choose if we want to marry you or not. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that we pick and choose. We pick and choose whether we want to stay with you or is this just a hit and run. Yeah, that's what we get to pick. But you get to pick who you give it to. That's your job, and you should know better than to just give it to somebody who don't want nothing with you. And you know what? On the flip side of that, that also goes to say, you probably shouldn't be trying to give it to nobody who you don't want to do something for. If you're not willing to really want to put your all into somebody, don't give it to them. I ain't being funny. I'm being honest. Like, y'all, this is where the problem lies. Y'all keep thinking sex is just sex. Sex is just sex for men. Sex is not just sex for women. It doesn't work that way. Y'all ain't wired the same. Y'all have a keyhole, we have a key. You get it? We can unlock multiple emotions in you with this key. Y'all ain't unlocking nothing. I'm not being funny, I'm being honest. Like, y'all had to pay attention. Like, we can unlock all types of things in the woman's mind just by having sex with her, being a little affectionate with her, just giving her a little bit of intimacy. We can unlock all types of things, multiple things. Yeah, so, you know, just sometimes we have to really realize what be going on in the world. And we have to pay attention to who we choosing to deal with. Fellas, this go for y'all too, fellas. Because even though I know some of y'all be being upfront with these hit and run situationships or whatever, when you know you only want to hit and run with a female, this is my advice to y'all. Don't do it often. If you on some hit and run shit, you're gonna have to get you like a 3 or 4 lineup, and don't even hit them every other day. Because again, females get emotions; they get attached, and if you ain't really trying to be attached like that, if you ain't that ain't your thing right now, that ain't what you're doing, then don't start doing that with her every day, because her emotions gonna start to creep in. And then she gonna start to want to do other things, starting to take up more time and starting to do, you know what I'm saying? Her feelings gonna start to creep in, and then she gonna start talking about you. You ain't doing this and you ain't doing that. What type of man is you? Be honest with y'all. You gotta stop. Listen, if you gonna have these hit and run situations, maybe she only hit her like once a week. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Because, and that might be too much too. That might be too much too. Because again, some of these women, they really got strong feelings and strong emotions, strong attachments. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to think about what you're doing when you setting up a hit and run, fellas. You got to make sure it's with a female that you know she's strongly in tune with her rational thoughts and her logical thoughts. If she's not strongly in tune with her rational thoughts and logical thoughts, you probably shouldn't make her a hit and run situation. As a matter of fact, you should probably run the opposite way of that if that's what you're trying to do. Now, if you're trying to get into an actual relationship, that might be different. She might actually be really good for a relationship, because most women who actually want to date a dude, they are really good in relationships. Especially if, they're submissive, and they understand in a relationship that a man is the leader and she's the follower. If they are along those lines and they have a very good understanding of how a relationship works, then yeah, they can be great at it. They are not built for hit and run. Women are not built for hit and run situations. And that's what I'm telling you, fellas. I said what I said because I know a lot of you fellas are already out here in hit and run situations, and some of them you want to break off, and some of them you don't. But at the end of the day, you got to be careful, because these women, they start to catch feelings, and sometimes it don't play out how you think. These little bitty women that got these soft voices and they be acting all mild mannered, turning to Incredible Hulk when they would get mad at your motherfucking ass and want to break up your shit. Yeah. They turning the motherfucking superwoman around this motherfucker. Pick your whole car up and flip that bitch. You never know she can do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the hit and run, in her mind, then completely turned into a full blown. And she like, nigga, fuck what you talking about and fuck what you on, nigga. You not, I ain't having it, and we been in, yeah, you can't be giving it to her like that. You can't be at her house every other day. Matter of fact, hit once a week. Sometimes, again, once a week is too much. You know what I'm saying? Being honest with you. Better go back to the old school days when the niggas was riding horses. Sometimes them niggas ain't seen them bitches for months. Excuse me, ladies. Them women. They didn't see them women for months. I ain't lying. Hit her that one time. Boom. He gone for half a year. He just not hit town again half a year later. And guess what? She there waiting and ready. So I'm telling you, sometimes y'all gotta be careful with these women that y'all dealing with. And y'all knowing that these women ain't like us. They ain't built the same way we is. You know what I'm saying? They built differently. So y'all gotta be careful who y'all choose. And women, y'all gotta be careful who y'all let just insert their key. Period. You gotta be careful. You know, in the Bible it tell you, you are the emotional creature. You are the being that's gonna catch feelings first. Even if he do got feelings, he ain't gonna show them before you. Okay, maybe in like what? We'll say like 3% of cases, a man might show his feelings first. Y'all want me to bump it up? Let's go 7%. Right? That still leave 93% of y'all that's gonna be in y'all feelings first. That's a lot of y'all. So watch what y'all doing with y'all self. Stop just inserting yourself in situationships and hit and runs and thinking it's supposed to be cool. It's a hit and run. Yeah, it's not. That ain't what you. That's not something that you will ever be cool with. It's a hit and run. Yeah, I called it this for a reason. Fuck friends with benefits. Fuck my little one thing and all that shit. It's a hit and run. That's what it is. It's him coming, you chill with you to enjoy you, drop one off, and he gone. Or vice versa. You just set it up like he gonna meet you at the room and he gone. However it worked. But guess what? He gonna be gone. And you gonna still be in your head about the whole shit. Get to talking to you, girl, that nigga came in. Girl, this is what I'm telling you. He ain't finna be, he ain't finna be going to brag on, he don't, what? What is wrong with y'all? Stop it. No, you didn't think I was telling no joke. Y'all know for sure I ain't joking about this shit. This shit is real life. King T 420 SEC. This shit is real life. For sure. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm only telling y'all this truth because y'all need to know this truth. It is really something going on. You know what I'm saying? It is really something going on. I don't know what's happening with you ladies feeling like y'all want to just involve yourself in these hit and runs all of a sudden. All of a sudden, y'all thinking these hit and runs is going to do y'all some justice. Y'all know for sure it's not. How can it? How can being friends with benefits do you any justice, sweetheart? It can't. It's not going to help you. You know, like I know that it's not going to help you. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. If you involve yourself in this situation, right? How many times you give yourself to sleep with this dude before you actually start to catch some feelings? What, 4, 5 times before you start to catch some feelings for this dude? You know what I'm saying? What, 9, 10 times before you start to catch some feelings for this dude? Like, I don't know for sure how long it's going to be before you start catching feelings for this dude. But you know that I'm not lying about it. That's the one thing we all know for sure. I'm definitely not lying about it. Sooner or later, you're going to get feelings. And you're going to get into your feelings. Because you feel like I'm giving you me. Yeah. He know that. He knows. But see, in our mind, and I'm be honest with y'all, having sex with y'all don't mean you giving me all of you. So keep that in consideration when you get to talking that I'm giving you me shit. You giving us sex. That's not all of you. That's not a wife. That's not what a wife is. A wife is way more than sex. So I'm trying to get y'all to realize these hit and run relationships and situationships and things that y'all put yourself in is hit and run. Is hit and run that you didn't get involved in. It's not going to lead you to no good place. It's not going to lead you to where you think everything's going to be okay, okie dokie. It's just OBKB. Nah, that shit ain't just OBKB. It ain't. And it ain't gonna never just be OBKB. You gonna be all in your feelings about it. Like, why did I involve myself with this dude and I knew he was sleeping with multiple women? Because you thought you could handle it. Because you thought at the beginning, like, yo, it's only sex, right? No, not for you. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. It's just not. It doesn't work that way. For you, it's going to be an attachment. It's going to be a piece of you that absorbs a piece of him, and you're not going to want to let it go because of the attachment that you grew. And in there lies the problem in the hit and run. You cannot, I repeat, women, you cannot initiate a hit and run and think it will be okay. It's not. How can it be? How could it be? Hmm. A lot of y'all don't know yourself. A lot of y'all so far from wanting to know yourself that this is how y'all end up in these situations and just hurt all over the place. A lot of y'all got a deep hurt that y'all don't know where it came from, and y'all don't know what's going on with y'all, so y'all just kind of ignore it. That's part of the problem. You can't ignore what's going on with you. You would keep getting yourself in these situations where you would keep getting your feelings hurt. You would keep being hurt by thinking that you can just do what men do and have sex with a person, and you can't. There's some deep down trauma there that you need to deal with. Some deep down issues. I'm not going to call it trauma, but there's an issue there that you need to deal with because you keep getting in the hit and run situation and getting yourself hurt and wondering why. Why am I hurt at the end of this situation? Because you keep involving yourself in things that you cannot handle. And apparently you think you can. And that's where the problem lies. So, knowing that that's where the problem lies, you should do something about that. Seek help. Therapy is good. Therapy is always good for every race and every person, male and female. I don't care if you like what you mean therapy. Yes, therapy, people, therapy. People need help getting to the bottom of what is actually wrong with them. Like a lot of people don't even know what's really wrong with them. Some people don't know what they really like. Some people don't know what they're really in tune with. Therapy will help you get to the bottom of all of these things. And it'll help you figure out why you keep involving yourself in a hit and run situation and thinking it's okay, knowing on the back end, you know for sure it's not okay. You know you're going to be hurt at the end of the day. You know that your involvement in this hit and run situation is going to have you somewhere balled up in tears because why am I not good enough? Why couldn't I change him? Why couldn't I make him just want me? It doesn't work that way. You were trying to give your feelings to someone who clearly said, I don't want to have feelings. And as men, we don't have to have feelings. We can detach from feelings. We're not you. It's hard for us not to think rational and logical, but it's definitely not hard for us not to be emotional. We don't have to be emotional at all. We don't have to think about emotion. Emotion is the last thing on our mind most days. But not with you. With you, you're always in your emotions. You're always in your feelings. You're always thinking about something that's attached to some type of emotion that you're having. You should always think about this as a lady. You're going to always be attached to your emotions some type of way. There's always going to be something going on with your emotions. So you should always think about what's going on with your emotions. You should always think about, can I deal with this emotionally before you start to do some things with anyone? You have to know where your emotions are as a woman. Because as men, we are not emotional creatures like that. We don't have to deal in our emotions and our feelings. We don't deal from the same place that you guys deal from. You guys deal from the heart. We deal from the head. Your love is always involved. There's emotion always involved. With us, it's always a thought. We're thinkers first. We're going to think before we do anything. And that's just how it is. We don't have to get attached. We can think and sever the attachment immediately when we think about it. You guys can't do that. That is something that women just can't do. You guys get attached to something and it's hard for you to shake it. This is why a lot of you are getting to multiple relationships and they don't work, because the one hit and run that you were in has you so scarred and so messed up that you just can't get right in the relationship now. Now you have all of these trust issues. And you bring the baggage from the hit and run into all of these relationships, and you're thinking, why aren't the relationships working? Because you haven't had time to heal from the hit and run situation that you put yourself in, that you got yourself involved in, and now you're hurt and wondering, why are you like this? Why do I do this to myself? So, yes, therapy's good. Therapy is good for all of us. You know what I'm saying? It really will help you understand why you like to be in hit and run situations. It really will help you understand what makes you tick the way you tick. A lot of people don't understand, like getting help in therapy will help you understand how your own mind works, how you think, and where you're coming from, and what type of thoughts that you're having. Yes, therapy helps. Yes. Now, I'm not just talking to you guys. I really appreciate you guys. And I love the black community. I love my black women, my black queens. And I just really don't like to see you guys out here angry and abusing yourselves and abusing men and tearing things up and all these type of things because you're getting your feelings about a hit and run, and you shouldn't even been involved in a hit and run. You should have knew from the very beginning that this is not the type of guy that I even want to lay down with. I don't want to lay down with a guy who doesn't want more than just a hit and run. If that's all he wants, then I don't want him. See, you guys be fooling yourself. You'll act like you can put up and deal with a guy like that. But as soon as you have to deal with a guy like that as a lady, it bothers your spirit. Your spirit does not like the fact that your soul just got involved with another soul for just a hit and run. There's no soul entanglement, it's just a quick touch and go. So, yes, your spirit doesn't like that. So now it's bothering you on the inside. It's telling you something that you've done or something that you're doing is not working with me mentally. So you should deal with it. You should deal with it in a way where you don't have to worry about getting attached to people who don't want to get attached to you. You should deal with it in a way where you go to therapy and you come out here, and then you will know that you can find and date someone who actually just wants to date just you. Or he can be more upfront with you and tell you he's going to be poly and he's going to have multiple wives or something like that. Whatever you choose to deal with, you'll be in a situation that you can more so depend on yourself, because you'll be then got some healing, you'll be then got some therapy, you'll be then got a better understanding of yourself and how you work and how you move. So you won't just be moving as reckless and as loose as you were moving in the beginning. You won't be looking for a hit and run. You won't be involved in a hit and run. You know why? Because now you're healed and you have an understanding of why you used to like those things. And now you're working on how not to be involved in those type of situations. Therapy is healing. A lot of y'all listen to me, y'all get therapy just listening to me, which is fine. I'm cool with that. I'm actually glad that this helps a lot of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of guys to help me think, um, a better way. I didn't have a lot of dudes that was around me that could help me think, you know, the way that I think now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys that I was around when I was growing up just like to throw money. And that's not what a man do. A man don't just go around throwing money. A man gives knowledge. A man has knowledge to teach people. I can teach you. I can show you. It's more than just giving somebody some money. So, you know, again, therapy is good for everybody. Some of you men need some therapy too to figure out why you feel like just giving money is the key. I give her some money, I can get some goods, and yeah, happy. Some of you men need to figure out why y'all think a happy wife, happy life. It's not how it go. In the Bible, it don't say, "Oh, well, Adam, you make Eve happy, and you'll be happy." It don't say nothing like that in the Bible. Never has and never will. You know why? Because that's not what marriage is for. That's not what relationships are for. Every person on the planet is supposed to make themselves happy. That's number one. Your emotions belong to you. Only you can control your emotions. So only you can make you happy. But our job is to pick somebody that we're happy being with. Okay? This is why a lot of y'all getting these hit and runs. And y'all get caught up in the hit and runs. Because you're doing what your body naturally is supposed to do. You're supposed to find somebody that you're happy being with, not a person that makes you happy. You're supposed to find someone that you're happy being with. So once you find the person that you're actually happy being with, your spirit, of course, is happy, is joyful. But if you didn't put yourself in a hit and run where your soul is just happy, but your spirit is angry, then you're going to be in a conflict with yourself. Because why would you involve yourself? Your spirit is like, why would you involve yourself with this person who's not trying to have a soul tie with you? And that's what it is, a hit and run. It's a man that's not finna involve himself in a soul tie with no woman. And you involve yourself in this, and then again, like I said, you'll get mad after it goes south and blame every man on the planet. Oh, men are shit. Men are trash. Men are garbage. Oh, I really, really hate men so much. And it's not even our fault. It's the fact that you involved yourself in a hit and run. Your soul was calling out for the hit and run, but your spirit was telling you don't do it. He doesn't want to stay around, but you did it anyway. So now, instead of taking accountability and saying, yes, I should not have slept with him, now you just mad at all the men. All the men ain't shit. All the men ain't shit. Men ain't shit. Oh, I hate men. I hate men. And it's not even all the men's fault. You just don't want to take accountability for the fact that your body was craving something that your mind told you that you should not go after, and you chose to anyway. Because instead of being rational or logical, you all are emotional. So instead of thinking with your mind, you was thinking with your heart and saying, I'll change him, he'll love me, and he won't. And he's not. Because that wasn't his job. His job wasn't to love you. He didn't care if you were loved or not. His job was to come and hit it and be gone. It's a hit and run. You set it up that way, remember? So yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You ladies have to stop doing that. And y'all have to stop blaming the men for you doing that. You knew in the beginning, and this is what really bothers me with some of you ladies. Y'all will know in the beginning that y'all are putting yourself in a situation where it's not is not productive for you. It's not good for you at all. It's not gonna bring anything good for you. Just sex. It's just sex. And you as a lady, you know that's not good for you because sex for you brings emotion. And I keep working on telling all my black ladies that is not what happens with men. we don't have sex and emotion. We just have sex. You are a woman. God made you to be emotional. And I hate to say it, but y'all really hate to hear this. What man in the Bible only had one wife or only slept with one woman? Like, that is why it's so many of y'all and it's only so few of us. That's part of the reason. We were never meant to be just. God Himself said, go be fruitful and multiply. What did you think He meant by that? Did you think He meant have 100 children with one woman? That's impossible. Are you understanding me, ladies? How many children did the men in the Bible used to have? Right? See, now y'all are with me. Y'all really rocking with me, and that's what I like. I like to know that. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to see. It's not about um, attaching yourself to somebody that's just gonna, tell you no, he on a hit and run type of situation. No. You have to find somebody that can be completely 100% honest with you from the very beginning. Listen, I'm a man of God. I move like this. I act like this. I work like this. And this is how it is. I'm not finna be submissive to your emotions because that's not, as a man, that's not what I do. And if you can't deal with him telling you that, then you have to find you somebody else. And a lot of y'all don't like to find other dudes because the reason why is because you don't want a submissive man. Y'all want alpha males. Y'all want men that are men. But y'all don't want to be submissive. It's like y'all got this fight in y'all. Why do I gotta submit? Why do I gotta submit? In the Bible, it tell you to submit. Why are you so angry that this man can be a man and you can only be a woman? Why are you so angry about that? Because I'm pretty sure this man not angry that he can only be a man and you can only be a woman. I'm so happy that you can only be a woman. You know why? Because I love women. Real men love women. And that's what the feminine, beautiful, inspirational, that was Kevin Samuels. FBI, feminine, beautiful, inspirational women. The CIA, confident, intelligent, assertive men. That's Kevin Samuels. That's my homeboy. So listen, I'm just saying, like, you gotta think clearly, women. You can't just keep on tearing your homes down, keep giving yourself to people, and then blaming it on them that you gave yourself to them. No, you can't do that. You have to make it honest with yourself. I put myself in this situation now. If I want to remove myself, I shall do so. But if I don't, I can't complain about it because I put myself here. How can you complain about putting yourself in a situation that you put yourself in? That's not good. Don't put yourself in a hit and run and then get mad that my man doing his job, hitting and running. That's his job. You put him there. You told him, I'm cool with it. And he like, yeah, I'm glad you're cool with it because this is all I'm for. He was like, cool. But you are getting attached because that is your job, to get attached. See, women, that's what's funny with me. That's why a lot of y'all choose not to sleep with a lot of these so-called lames and these suckers or whatever y'all call them. Because y'all know if y'all sleep with them, y'all bound to get attached to them some type of way. And that's what y'all don't be wanting because it's like, why would I want to get attached to him? He still need help. He still need this. He still need that. But the nigga that you trying to get attached to he definitely ain't trying to get attached to you because he don't need all the things that you claim that the other dude need. Because you don't know, dog. You just talking out the side of your neck. You just saying what you think he need. Because you a woman. Y'all feel like every man is the same, and we're not. I'm sorry. We're not. But y'all still choose to involve yourself in all type of hit and run, toxic behaviors, toxic relationships, all type of hit and runs. Every other day y'all with another hit and run. Then mad on the internet. Why? Men ain't shit. Why? Because you chose to be a hit and run. Instead of talking to one of those men who you think lame and finding out that dude not really even lame. Just laid back to himself, good dude. Just don't like all the riffraff. Don't be in the streets like that. He's an intellectual dude. He likes knowledge a little bit more than just But you know, some of y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all so busy caught up in the glitz and the glamour, y'all like to hit and run until you don't. So yeah, that's where we going in this at. Y'all gotta stop liking the hit and run until you don't. Because you know from the very beginning that you don't. So don't involve yourself in the hit and run, ladies. Start thinking more clearly about the decisions that y'all making. Be more rational and logical. Don't just let your emotions lead you. Y'all, cause y'all will listen to a man tell y'all one thing and know in the back of your mind for sure it's not that. So let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? So God bless and good day to everybody. I thank y'all for coming out to Smoking with the King. Enjoying Smoking with the King, episode 34, Hit and Run. It's King T 420 SCC2 on Bigo Live. You can catch me here each and every Friday, 420 Eastern Time. YouTube, you can catch me King T 420 SCCTM 420 Eastern Time every Friday. Appreciate y'all for coming out. I love y'all. I love. I holla. I'm gone. I'm gone, YouTube. Let's get it.